Hello, my name is Sydney Flatness, and I'm going to be sharing with you my 3 most spiritual moments speech. Do you think your religion is your own or your family's? I was always taught from a young age that I should seek God when I needed comfort. And I went through the process of confirmation, not because I thought I wanted to, but later now I know it was because my family wanted me to. This brings us to my first spiritual moment, the night of Passover. This was a night that was critical for everyone going through the process of confirmation, and it was a very emotional night, and I bawled my eyes out. It was probably the most connected I have ever felt with God and the Christian faith. I felt feelings of guilt, sorrow, thankfulness, and relief. And to this day, I've never felt like this since. It was the peak of my faith. However, after that night, my faith started to suffer and rescind. This brings us to our second spiritual moment, which is the night that I left youth group. It was early my senior year, and I had driven to youth group that night with a friend because we had gotten smoothies beforehand, so I didn't have my car. Before the message, we would get into small groups and do activities or games beforehand. And participation was usually mandatory, and for a girl who, at that time in my life, my anxiety disorder had gotten to the point where I couldn't do what they asked anymore. I was uncomfortable and overwhelmed. So that night, I equated those feelings with what God made me feel. I felt like He wanted me to be overwhelmed, and I felt pushed away. So I walked 5 miles home, despite my friends driving up and asking to help me. I think I needed the process of walking home to finalize and conclude my choice to leave. And as a result of my actions, I had to find a new way to find comfort. And this brings us to the third and final most spiritual moment. This was the day of nationals and on the bus to the stadium. It was the first time I had ever gone to nationals. I was a sophomore in college. I was the only female thrower on my team competing in shot put, so I had the bus all to myself because all my teammates were already there, ready to cheer me on. The bus ride was about 10 minutes from the hotel to the stadium. I felt nervous, anxious, excitement, nausea, but still I was proud of myself. I was comforted by my nerves with thoughts of affirmation. I told myself, I can do it. I will do it. I'm glad I get to do this. I didn't beat my personal best, but I did move up 5 places in the rankings, which was enough for me. But I did find a new way to confront my emotions. In the end, I had to step away from my family's expectations of what I thought they wanted me to do. Instead, I found my own way as an individual. Thank you.